everybody, what's up? My name is Romeo, and today I just want to make a quick video to one of my few favorite YouTubers. She actually goes by the username Afro American in Africa. So she's African American. She's an African American lady, but for whatever reasons, she decided to like relocate. She moved to Namibia, if I'm not mistaken. Well, before I get into the video, I just want to give a brief background about me. Just like I said in the beginning of the video, my name is Romeo. I actually come from Zambia. Zambia is like in the southern part of Africa. For those of you who think that Africa is like one big country with, all these crazy black people running around like, jumping from one tree to the other. So yeah, I come from Zambia, and apparently I am here in Russia. I'm in Moscow right now, and yeah, don't ask me what I'm doing here. So yeah, I was watching a video on YouTube because I'm very much interested in like the relationship between black people. I mean different types of black people because like we got like a wide variety of black people. So of late I have been so interested in the relationship between different types of black people because apparently it seems like everybody's beefing with each other. Like everybody's just so upset with each other. Like Americans, black Americans have got a beef with black people from France, and black people from France don't like Africans, and Africans don't like African Americans. So yeah, I mean those are just the pretty basic stereotypes that I discovered on YouTube. So anyway, that's not why I'm making this video. First of all, I'd love to really show appreciation for all the information that Afro American in Africa. I think this is pretty rude. I think I should get the name, but I think I never got to find out her real name. All right, so I'll just refer to her as the African American in Africa. So yeah, I'll have her details like in the description. So if you are interested, you can just like click down below. Then you go and see her channel. So yeah, I just want to like show appreciation to her because I mean she's just like filling the gap because apparently, as far as I'm concerned, especially in America, there's just a few percentage of black people who ever want to go back to like Africa, whether it's just visiting or just like having a tour, just checking out where their forefathers came from or whatever. But most of them, most of the African Americans claim that they are not Africans, they are like Israelites. So yeah, I wouldn't really comment much about that because I'm not so sure, but I am totally 100% sure that the transatlantic slave trade happened, and most of the black people were like shipped or rather stolen from Africa and taken to various continents. So yeah, we all come from Africa as far as I'm concerned, but if there are other sources of black people from other continents, well, that's pretty new to me. So yeah, I just want to thank African American in Africa for like putting out all the information out there about Africa, all her experiences. And by the way, she's in Namibia, just like I said like in the beginning of the video. And Namibia is not very far from Zambia. Like apparently I'm here in Russia and I've got like a lot of Namibian friends, a lot of friends from Botswana, Jamaica, just pretty much everywhere. And one thing that I really wanted to like focus on is that if you check out what's happening on YouTube, especially, there's a lot of speculations about how much Africans hate African Americans. Well, personally, like I'm from Zambia, and people there really don't even know that such a notion exists. Like, I mean, we are so friendly. We don't even. Why are we going to hate African Americans? Like, for what? Why? Why should we hate each other? I mean, if you look at most of the African Americans, they look pretty much African. Cause let me just give you one experience that I had like way back in Zambia before I left Russia. There was this African American guy. He was actually a doctor. He was in Zambia, he was like in the capital city of Zambia by then. It's actually called Lusaka. So I was like in one of the internet cafe shops, and I was just like having a regular chat with him. Then after that, after he like left the shop, one of the workers from that internet cafe was like, did you know that that guy was is actually African American? And I was like, shoot, I didn't even notice that he's African American. So yeah, the moral of the story is the moral of the story is Africans don't hate African Americans, and for whatever reasons you guys think that there's a beef between Africans and African Americans, I mean, just that really doesn't exist. It's just, I guess, the people out there who are just trying to create enmity between Africans and African Americans, because they know that when we unite, we're going to achieve better and bigger things. So yeah, big shout out to Afro American in Africa, the girl, the lady from America who is in Namibia. She's doing a very great, fantastic job by just trying to fill it, just trying to fill the gap, because I know a lot of, well, not a lot of African Americans, but some, maybe just a minority of African Americans would love to visit Africa, just like, trace back their roots and just find out where their forefathers came from. So, I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, you are so free to go to any of the countries. And by the way, before you go to any of the countries, you have to research about the countries, because I admit there are some countries in Africa which have had a lot of wars like in history, but it's not a lot of, it's not a lot of countries in Africa. It's just like a handful of countries. I mean, if I talk about my country, which is Zambia, we have never ever experienced war, ever. Like, ever since we gained independence in 1964, we have just been free. There has never been any Cold War. There has never been anything that was not peaceful. We are so very peaceful because we are a Christian nation. If you talk about countries like Botswana, Namibia, there has never been like any wars as far as I'm concerned. So it's like pretty much safe. It's like very, very safe. So yeah, without further ado, I just want to like keep it short because I don't want to bore you guys. But if you happen to be like African American or Black American, whatever you call yourself, just feel free. All you have to do is just find the right people, get the right information, and just do your research. If you want to visit Africa, just feel free and do that. All right. And by the way, I think around June next year, I'm going to be back in Zambia, and I just want to like come up. I'm trying to organize something that will really help, a lot of different Black people from different continents who are especially interested in, checking out stuff in Africa, traveling, visiting, or whatever they want to do. I just want to like come up with a way of making it very easy, like a secure way, so that people from different countries can come to Africa and just have a great time. I'm African, obviously I know the pros and the cons, I know the best places, I know the worst places, so I would be the right person to like organize such type of events. And definitely I know how important it is to like network. Like, ever since I came here to Russia, I have noticed how important it is to stick to one another, to like help each other, because it's very, very important for you to like survive. So like when I go back to Africa next year in June, I'm just going to come up with something which is going to be like very, very useful to you guys out there who are interested in visiting Africa, just like getting to find out anything about Africa. We are just going to come up with something which is like going to be very, very powerful. So yeah, the main reason why I decided to do this video is I just wanted to like show appreciation to Afro-American in Africa. So yeah, if you're going to watch this, you have to tell me your real name because I think it's very disrespectful. And sorry guys if you didn't understand my accent, because I'm African, so obviously I'm a non-native English speaker, so I'm just trying my best to like come out very loud and clear so that you guys can actually understand what I'm saying. So yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'm probably gonna make a new channel for this type of videos because apparently I've got a lot of videos here on YouTube. So anyway, if you're going to watch this, then probably you're going to check it out on my new channel. So yeah, basically that's just what I wanted to talk about. So if you have any comments, contributions, whatever, just feel free to talk to me. If you have any questions about Africa, you know I got your back. Send me an email. Let's communicate. I'll tell you everything. Yep. So I'm out.